Welcome, everyone. I want to start off by saying happy New Year. January 2nd, it's our first live with breaking news. Well, I want to welcome everybody. Let's give it a few seconds. Hi, Susan, Jeff. Let's give it a few. Let's get some more people join. Good afternoon, Margie. Welcome. Mama Wink, no hot green tea. Hot green tea I drink, not coffee. I love hot green tea. Uh, when I was in Uzbekistan, when I was in the 90s, when I was a young boy, they taught me that happy, healthy New Year to every one of you. Slava Ukraini, Kuri. Uh, I just can't even tell you the notification. I'm glad at least with the fresh you're getting a notification. We're working on with Substack to make sure notifications are reaching out. Uh, you just remind me something. I'm gonna write it down. Unification. Okay. Mama Wink, never. Franny, Happy New Year. I'm sorry, Fran, I wasn't able to bring you up on our last live. I was trying really hard, but maybe today, guys. So as you know, let me put a little some quick ground rules that for those of you that have maybe are new to our family, new to our platform. So this is part of our live breaking lives where we're going to go over a lot of information. I'm going to bring you up to speed on some of the things that are happening, but also as part of a way to give back to our community, a way to give back and thanking you for supporting. For those of you that are paid subscribers, Susan, you just became one. God bless you. Great. Maybe if you want, you could come join us, ask a question, because this is what I was actually saying. For those of you that are paid subscribers, you're more than welcome to request to come up, join me if you have something to say, ask a question. You see my son running in the background. He's still off from school, playing basketball. And for those of you that are paid subscribers, if you don't want to come up, you could ask some questions. The only thing, keep in mind, it's a little difficult with the questions because sometimes with the delay, sometimes we already went to a different subjects. But I will try to get everybody. You know how to do it. I will do everything I can to get everybody involved. So, Cheech, what's up, my brother? I see you there. I was going to try. I saw you were going live. I wanted to come support you and join you live. Susan, thank you. Oh, we got so many new members. I'm so excited. Welcome to our family. We're expanding. Lots of going on. So let's start, first of all, with some updates. I wanted to let you know about Alexander. He's doing Judith. Welcome from Idaho. Wow, Idaho. Welcome, Judith. We got new places. Please, family, if I'm in the middle of a conversation and you see some of our new subscribers, paid subscribers, please welcome them. Bring them on board. Show them love. Because, guys, you are joining not just a community or movement. You're joining a family here because one thing last year showed us that we are a huge family and our voices are getting louder. We're together through ups and downs. We had great times. We had a lot of bad times. And together we kept each other, and together we were able to not only do something incredible by building a movement that has been in the top 10 for the past God knows how many months, but also the fact that we're making others listen because I don't know if you've noticed, but please, first of all, smash those hearts. We need as many people here as possible. I know it's tedious, but it's these algorithms, and by smashing the hearts, more people will come and join us, and we'll keep be able to see. So, I want to let you know to start off with. Anyway, let me get back to our updates. We got a lot to uncover, and I want to make sure that we get questions, and we'll try to get you guys up here. But in the meantime, family, just Deborah, we got Deborah. Welcome, Deborah. I see you. Anyway, Alexander, with your wishes, is doing a lot better. I spoke to him earlier today. Those of you, hopefully, that never know Georgia from Miami, I'm in Boca. Welcome. But for those of you that hopefully never knew and don't know what it's like, but broken ribs are very tedious. There's no way really of fixing him. You just have to do a lot of rest. So he's right now in bed. recovering. But I wanted to make sure to give you an update that, first of all, the mission is continuously going. God bless each and every one of you. Alex asked me to thank you also because your contributions, especially towards the end of the year, first of all, for himself, he just was crying to me when he said that he was able to really go get some presents for his own family, do because you guys went out there and contributed to his GoFundMe, which was incredible. So thank you so much. But also the incredible work you guys did, each and every one of you supporting the Odessa. A generator GoFundMe. Hey Nick, welcome. If you guys again, anybody want to come up, let me know later on after I do the updates. We'll do some questions. We'll bring some people up, but just wanted to let you know the generators are continuously going. There was already, I think he told me, don't quote me, but I think over 14 or 15 generators have been already delivered to Odessa between the church, the synagogues, some personal family, also some of the police. Also, there's some the past which is a good segue into talking about what transpired. Those of you that read my letter that I wrote yesterday, I tried not to work, but I couldn't not write that letter to let you guys know what was going on, the behind the scenes conversations, and the despicable thing that Donald Trump and his administration did. They sent basically a video to Ukraine, not to Ukraine, I apologize. I wish it was to Ukraine, but they sent a video to Russia, not to Ukraine, not to their allies, but they sent a video to Russia wishing them a happy new year, a prosperous new year, telling them that things are going to be up and better in the new year. I also got a phone call yesterday saying that literally yesterday there were conversations between Dmitriev and Kushner and Witkoff while literally in Mar-a-Lago while Trump was sitting there talking about how that Russia is now going into another stage of putting extra pressure on Ukraine. And as you could have seen, the attacks on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, the attacks continued. Also, Russia has struck some strategical railways and railroads, which basically is a part of what delivers food, what delivers, gets people out of the war-torn area, delivers military supplies and all kinds of stuff. So it's getting pretty bad over there. So folks, I want to, we ended off the year incredible. Let's continue. This year is going to be tough for the people in Ukraine. You saw in that video for all those kids that lost their life, for all those kids that got basically kidnapped and taken away. Here, I promise you, we will be that voice, and all year we will make sure that we will not just be a voice, but this year, what our new motto and what we're changing from last year. Last year, we were the voice of trying to sound the alarm. This year, we are going to go out there and actually turn our words into action. And as I always say, watch what they do, not what they say. Well, we're about to do a lot of stuff. So, and while we're on that, I want to also start off the new year by thanking. We ended off strong with all of our volunteers. You guys are incredible. There's too many of you to name each and every one of you, so I'm not going to name you to single anybody out. I want to make sure you guys are you're incredible. Continue, please. Lev PTTP at proton.me. You could guys just write us an email, let us know where you're at, and join the movement. It's a grassroots movement because part of what I'm going to be doing is going out there to different states, different cities, counties, regions. And when we go out there, and I want to make sure that our team, our Lev Remembers team is out there wherever we go with our shirts. We're saying enough is enough, and we're going to go out and make a major difference in that and a lot of the races that are happening and a lot of the things going on. So definitely want to give a major shout out to all of our volunteers. And please, if you haven't yet, please join us. It's a grassroots movement, and join our volunteer at Lev. Hey, Laura. Laura just came out. Laura K is one of our family from the beginning, one of our greatest supporters. If you're joining us late, I wanted to give you a quick. You could always play a rerun it, but Alexander is doing much better quickly. The generators are going out. Everything is, the new year started off similar to like we ended. A lot of good, but also a lot of bad, folks. As I said, with the way Donald Trump and his administration put out that video of basically wishing Russia a happy New Year, Alexander's doing better, broken ribs, so it's going to take some recovering, but much better. He's at home, he's with his family, so the well wishes, like I said, folks. God bless each and every one of you. And he's already told me he's thinking about by next week already to get out there. So the people in Ukraine, the resolve, are fighting, and they're not just fighting for their own democracy. They're fighting for all of us. Yes, Laura, praise God. God is good and God is great. And this year is going to be more incredible than I can even tell you, because this year we're not only going to talk the talk, we're going to walk the walk, folks. And together, like I said, join our volunteer line. Also, only for those of you that can, because I know it's the beginning of the year. It's difficult, but only those of you that can, please continue supporting our GoFundMe, which we're almost there. This week we have more talks with the team, hopefully, because like I wrote in the letter yesterday, while people were on vacation, we were working hard at work on the 31st, on the 1st, people behind the scenes. And this week this week we're supposed to meet up with the team and finalize it and already start putting things in motion. So God bless each and every one of you for your donations, for your contributions. Franny, thanks so much for putting it up there, but continue, because we need a little bit more. We're almost there, but we will get there, and we're getting there. So that's some good news, but let's talk about some of the things that are happening that I need to bring you up to speed, because I know there's also a lot of news that is breaking that you guys need to get, that is all not coincidence. So we've seen breaking news in having to do with Iran. The president at 3 o'clock in the morning, if you want to call him that, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, he decided to put a Truth Social post out there saying that because Iran is attacking or killing, or they're protesters. Oh, Kat is here. Remind me, that's an extremely important. Kat, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to bring you up in a little bit, so make sure don't go anywhere. Happy New Year. I want to say this. Iran, as far as the fact that they're having protests, has nothing to do with the fact that what Donald Trump is doing. This, folks, has a lot to do with what's going on with Russia, Ukraine matter, what's going on in Venezuela, and what is going on with Iran. Because Donald Trump has threatened Iran, basically, that we are locked and loaded, and that we are going to go and attack. I don't know who we're going to go attack, but attack Iran for dealing or killing or dealing with their protesters in the streets. I can tell you, I don't think he's going to do that. From what my sources are telling me, this is all more word, because Iran is helping Venezuela right now with oil tankers. Correct, Paula, 100%. One of the things that you also, I don't know if you noticed, there's been a chase of a Venezuelan oil tanker that happened to now. Russia has come into the game, and basically that's right, Kat. Just think about, folks, Kat said right. Think about it. He attacks his own protesters. He attacks American protesters. He sends in the National Guard to attack, to beat, to arrest American citizens. And now he's going to threatening to go out there. This is the maniac we're dealing. We're going to talk about that later, because a lot of it is, has to do with his health. And my son Aaron had an incredible interview. Even though Hakeem Jeffries, I don't give him too much props of being a leader, but at least whatever they're doing, and I think Hakeem Jeffries on Aaron's show said something to the fact that they're going to request or file something to look into Trump's health, because he's definitely something's going on there with his health. Something's not normal, and we're going to take a look into that. We're going to talk about his health in a second. But I want to first of all make sure that you guys understood that the Venezuela, the Iran, and the Russia right now, and these oil tankers, it all it's all connected together. And China also, but China's sitting on the outskirts watching this all play out because Donald Trump is right now losing it. Some of the things that you might have seen that have happened, which is I mean, now we're starting to feel it, and where people, where Americans are now starting to feel it. Maybe not our soldiers, but Venezuela, Maduro has detained or arrested American citizens. Now we have American citizens that are detained and that are now being arrested in Venezuela as a bargaining chip because of the attacks that are taking place inside of Venezuela. I'm also hearing from my sources that sometime this week there are more attacks being planned inside of Venezuela. We're going to see more strategical, what they call it strategical from the way my source said it, but obviously this is getting from bad to worse. But there's more strikes coming into Venezuela. I'm hearing coming soon. Also, as far as Iran goes and as far as Russia goes, that is why you're seeing also a lot of what's taking place in Ukraine. They're basically Russia is using Ukraine there. It's like a swap, basically. Trump is giving, and for those of you that maybe read, I sat back. I'm going to put it out. Maybe I read one of my letters I wrote like 7 months ago, where I was talking about how Trump and Putin, when the news was talking about that, they were basically swapping, where Trump was giving up Ukraine for Venezuela, and Putin was going to basically give Trump Maduro and regime change there. If and this is way before even the Epstein files, even before a lot of other things came into effect, why Trump even has that relationship with Putin. But I could tell you it is completely off the off the hinges, and this is where they're at as far as that goes. Iran and Venezuela. Also, let me take a. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm just going through some of my notes here. So also, there's been some conversation that we're going to start seeing in the next few weeks. Kushner is putting on together with Witkoff and Dmitriev have been working the past several. I mean, longer than months, but especially the past several days, that there's going to be certain announcement coming out in the next several weeks in the beginning of the year of more trade between Russia and the United States, more economical. I'm going to get you to what they're calling it, because my source told me a name of what they're actually calling the plan. It slipped my mind, so I don't want to say it. But I'm going to when I write the letter to you guys, I'll put what they're called. They have a whole plan for this of how they're going to start getting more, as I told you, oligarchs, intertwine the American oligarchs with the Russian oligarchs, and also they're in a way of where they're planning on seeing, because again, Russia is promising and saying that they're to Trump and to them that they are going to that they're going to bring Ukraine to their knees. It's a very, very, very complicated and crazy situation going on right now, because the way Trump is again gave Russia 2 weeks to basically go bombard and do whatever they want. In these 2 weeks, they're basically what I'm hearing is Russia is going to also put together some. Fred, that's a great idea. One of the things we might do this year, and as part of our plan, is boycotting some of these oligarch oligarchy businesses and showing them the power of our voices. So we're definitely going to go into all of that. So, folks, these are the things that I'm following today and things I'm going to be writing about later today. This is where we're at. The main three things that I'm concentrating today that are playing out there is the tie between Russia, Iran, and Venezuela, and what's taking place right now. Obviously, what the remnants of that, what will take place, is obviously we are going to feel, and what Trump is trying to also do with the resurrection, insurrection act, and all of that, have to do with a lot of stuff that's going on. But right now, it's important. I want to find out exactly, so get some detail what is taking place, because it looks like there's a lot of movement taking place right now in those regions, a lot of action, and I want to be able to try to be the first one to get you the information. So make sure, definitely hit those buttons, share the information, subscribe. Let's also talk about Trump's health quickly for a second. Finally, I had a little breakthrough, because for those of you that know, I've been trying to get and find out what's going on with Trump's health, and I've been telling you it's been like sealed. Nobody's talking about it. It's been very quiet. Finally, I got a little bit of a remnants of somebody, and it's not so much I found out what's wrong with Trump, but I found out that something is wrong with Trump. So basically, I spoke to one of my sources, told me that Trump is extremely concerned and extremely pissed off at the way the media is and people are talking about his health. That that he hasn't been able to cover up the marks. His explanation, I don't know if you heard it or you saw his explanation, that basically, I mean, it's so insane I can't even tell you. But he said that he tried to say that he's taking extra aspirin. I take a baby aspirin every day. My doctor tells me it's for your heart. It's a blood thinner for your to be able to. So yes, so sometimes you can get marks. But Trump said he takes a lot extra aspirin because he says that if a little baby aspirin gives you the blood thin, he wants his blood to be extremely thin. That's why he uses, I don't know, 300 carry says, I don't know exactly how much aspirin he takes, but he says he takes a lot of aspirin, and that's why now even when he shakes hands, and he shakes a lot of hands, folks. I mean, this is insane. You're seeing the mark. So, at least, does he have a heart? He definitely. It's not a heart. It's just something that beats there, but it's as cold as it gets, because he's a true word of a tyrant that only cares about himself, nobody, nothing else. This is a person that would put his family to shield himself from gunfire, because his excuse would be that he needs to be alive to lead the free world, because this man is completely sick in his head. He doesn't have a heart. So I just wanted to let you know that he definitely does have a condition. I'm trying to get to the bottom what that condition is. But this maniac basically is saying that he's popping aspirin to make his blood even more pure or thinner, because he doesn't want some clogged up. I mean, it's crazy. That's another thing. I mean, you're taking so much aspirin, you could get a stroke. I mean, there's just so much. It's all lies. Let me tell you this, folks. It's all lies. He's not taking so much aspirin. You got to understand, he's the president of the United States. Like it or not, he has the best healthcare right now in the world. There's no way they're allowing him to pop all of these, on his own because he says it. These are just stupid excuses, just like when he said they're eating the dogs and cats in the Haitian people in India, in what's it called, Ohio. Just like, all the other crazy things he says, like he was on a plane with, the mayor of San Francisco, I mean, on a helicopter that he knows nothing about. Donald Trump, lives in his own world, and that's why I think, the fact that he talks about his conjugate test, just if you really think about the way he's so proud of it, but the way at the same time he makes it so simple. Just think about what he says. He makes it so simple because he wants to degrade. What's it called? Biden and everybody else, to say that it's such a simple test and that nobody could pass it. But then he takes such pride by saying that he passed it. It's just incredible to see it play out. So, but the one thing I want to tell you on a serious note, that he does have some serious condition. But before we go any further, I want to do something very important that I wanted to do. Kat, I want to bring you up here if you could come up, uh, because before we go forward, this weekend. I mean, not this weekend. It feels like the weekend, but a couple of days ago. Come on, Kat, come on up here. I sent you an invite, but while we're waiting for Kat, I wanted our family to know something. I never do this. I don't do this for because this platform is not about soliciting or raising or do the only people who help. We try to help anybody that's in this try in Ukraine. We have a movement going on, but it's the new year and something hit my heart. We have one of our Kat is our family, folks. For those of you who know, she's here fighting hard every day. She's been at rallies. She goes out and does, she's out there fighting. And a lot of you might not know her story. And I'll tell you, oh, she's here. Oh, there she is. There she is.
Hi.
There you go. There's our doll. So, Kat is. I was just saying, Kat. I never do this, but to you, you are part of not just a volunteer. You are part of our family, and you're very special to us all. And I was scrolling through some of the stuff this past couple of days, and I saw your post, and I haven't stopped, thinking about you. Couldn't wait to do this live, to do this with you. But I want to say that she's been through a lot by her family disowning her because of these political, by standing up for humanity, for standing up against Trump and all of this MAGA movement, to doing everything she can. And right now she needs our help. Okay, folks. Right now, she needs our help, and I'm going to be donating today myself. I want, please, Kat, can you put up your GoFundMe right now up here, because Kat is in a desperate
I have to
need,
find
and
it.
right now for her, well, don't rush, put it up there. We'll wait, but for she has kids, she needs to put food on the table. She is working, she's going to work. She has this is not somebody that's just at, but she needs a little help to get through the beginning of the year. So I want everybody out there. There goes, go there, Kat. Put it up there, please. Spread it
Thank
out
you,
there.
love. My
It's
God.
$2,500. I want to make sure we get this done today, so she could start off the new year right, because she deserves it. Do you understand, folks? Everybody, go out there and do it. We love you, Kat.
Thank you, love. You're gonna make me.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna cry. Thank you.
No, absolutely, because we need to support each other. We need to stay here. We need to, because this year is a year where things are going to change. It's going to be a positive year. It's going to be a strong year. And no, Kat, once we start getting our machine up and running, and if there's any way we could hire you, from turning you from a volunteer into some sort of employee, I will let Jay know also, and make sure, because let
I
Jay
will be
know. Let,
there.
let her know what all your, you speak to Jay, so let her know what what you can, what you do, so instead of us going hiring, and that goes to all you volunteers out there, instead of us going to hire somebody else, that's what our volunteers, that's why, please make sure you're in touch with Jay, make sure you let her know what's going on. But in the meantime, please spread the GoFundMe. Yes, thank you, Lisa. Keep spreading me
Thanks,
the
Lisa.
GoFundMe, guys. Ludmila, anybody out there, keep spreading the GoFundMe. We need to make sure today, I want to make sure that whatever we can do, we can make sure that Kat starts off this new year right, strong, that she has, yes, happy tears from all of us. And let's get
Yeah,
this
I
done.
know.
Kat, we love you. We're going to get it done. I want you to stay strong, keep doing it, and send an email to Jay. Let her know all your qualifications. So this way, Jay is on Substack,
I just
but
need a job.
yeah,
I just need a job. It's
and
a rough
believe me,
market.
listen to me. God is good. God is good, Cat. We will figure it out. We are here more than just, like I said, we're more than just a community. We're a family. We're all over the world. We will help each other. We will make sure that we will get through this tough times, because you know what I'm saying to you. It's playing it forward. So those of you out there, pay it forward. You never know. I've been there. The ups and downs happen. So we love you, Cat. Stay strong, and we're gonna get this done. All right.
Thank you, love. Wait, can I say something really quick
Yes,
though?
yes, please say whatever you want. Please, I'm sorry. I
Because
didn't
you were just
hear.
talking.
No,
No
I'm sorry.
worries.
Go, say it. It's
But,
all you.
but this medication that Trump is on, it's called Kosunla. I'm positive he's on it. It's for dementia. And I just posted it today. The side effects, you can only get it IV. So that explains the bruising on his hand. And then he has to take the cognitive test about every 90 days to see if the medication is effective at the dose he's at. The medication can be really dangerous to your blood system. So it causes clots in the brain. So you have to get MRIs frequently to make sure that there's no clotting from the medicine. So I'm almost positive this is what he's on. So he's
There
been
you go.
diagnosed with dementia, is what it looks like.
And I have not heard that exact. I feel that I'm not a doctor, so we're not. But from what I'm hearing, the one thing
Your
I heard today,
speculation, yeah.
the way he's responding to the way we're reporting on it. I know for a fact now that there's something seriously wrong going on, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. And that put it this way, Cat broke it here first. So if that's the case, we're gonna make sure we're gonna
It
give
was
you that.
Dr. Liddon. My doctor, I appeared with her on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. And she was like, it's Kosunla. And I did some investigating this morning. I'm like, it looks like Kosunla.
And
Yeah.
do they do that? So is that something you do through an IV because or is it?
Yeah, it's IV
Oh,
and it's
there you
IV.
go. Because I heard, remember, I reported, I said that he's getting a lot of IV treatments. I definitely
Exactly.
heard that he's getting IV. So that 1+1, that's part of our family. 1+1 =2. So there we go. That it's
Exactly.
starting to make sense. Text me, do me a favor, text me the name of that medicine because I'm going to do some more research into that and we're going to
I
look
just
into
made a
that.
post just like an hour ago. It's right. It's like my last
Oh, so
post, I
send it to
think.
me. So send it to my DM
Okay.
also, so I don't have to search through it, so I could take a look at it. Absolutely. Cheech,
Okay.
thank you so much. Kat, we love you. Keep it
Thank
in
you,
there,
Chief.
strong. We are going to. This is our year. It's gonna be a good year. We're there for each other. So
You guys have changed my life. I mean, I've lost my whole family to MAGA. So we're not even speaking. And, they've cut us off with my children. So it's really sad. The whole thing's really sad.
yeah,
So anyway, I appreciate you guys because you're my new family. And I look
we're your
forward to seeing
family.
you every day.
I
Thank you,
want you,
Lev.
and also what I want you to do is I want you to reach out to my sister. She's on this platform now, and you need some positive energy. We all need some positive energy. So all of you, if you
I
feel
love
like you,
Lamilla.
for a second, and I'm telling you guys, for a second, if you feel like that you're down or out, just send her an email, send her a text, go follow her, and I promise you, it
I
works.
do follow her.
I
I
know,
love
yeah,
her.
and it works. Trust me. Just stay positive. God is good. God is great, and believe me, He has a plan and a mission for us. And sometimes we have to get through. It's like hurricanes, disasters. We have to get through the rough time to get to the sunshine on the other side. As they say, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm telling you, this year is our year, and I'm seeing a lot of really positive stuff. So I want you
I
to be
believe
strong,
that.
Kat. All right.
I believe that with all my heart. Thank you
God
guys so
bless you.
much.
God bless you. Have a great day, Kat. Take care.
You too, Lev. Bye, y'all.
Family, that's Kat. Let's get it done. She's incredible. She fights for all of us there. For those that have been following me, she comes up all the time. She's on all of our what's it called, show. She's there. She's one of on the front line. When you say front line, we got some front line. You got people out. Kat's one of those troopers, and she has lost a lot. I mean, to MAGA. Her family, her kids, and I know what it's like watching it all over. So that's a big part of it. So let's help her out. Anyway, folks, anybody want to come up? Anybody want to do some questions? Anybody have some questions for me? Want to come up and say something? Want to wish for the new year? I'm looking as you guys are scrolling through here. So just mention my sister's Substack account is Center of Positive Energy. Those of you, if anybody up there has it, you could put it up there. It's definitely she's just so you know, she's been for 20 years. She's actually been a certified life coach, but she is now even more spiritual. So I'll let her explain exactly. But she gives you that energy. I don't know, for those of you that seen her, like she'll come over my house, she'll spend she has that smile, that aurora that just sometime gets you when you feel down. It just, she gets you going. So one of our mottos for this year, and that's why I told her, get your butt onto Substack, because we need you, is we need to be positive. We're going to use our positive energy to destroy all that negativity and all that negative energy that has been brought on to by Donald Trump and this mega world. So yeah, she has that, and I appreciate all the love you guys give and show to her. Let me see. There's a question. Let's see. Lavrov is saying Zelensky is under the control of Nazi elements in the Ukraine. Yeah, Lavrov. That's all. Oh, American citizen wants to come up. American, come on up. Let me find you here. I think I could bring you up. Let me bring. Actually, American citizen. We're gonna do a special together. I owe you to reach out to you. I know I haven't, and I apologize. It's just been a crazy week, and with the holidays. Let me see. American citizen. There you go. I just sent you an invite, but we're definitely gonna do a special because American Citizen has something to discuss coming when it has to do with financials, having to do of a way to be able to protect yourself with what's about to go down with the economy. I think it's a really good live that we're going to do. Uh, I just sent it. Hold on a second. I sent it up. I hope you're getting. Let's see. Let me try to do it. Let me try again. Let me try again. I just sent another one. See if you got it. Uh, it says it. I sent it. I'm so sorry. Last time we had the same thing with Fran. I just couldn't bring her on, but we're gonna get you. Hold on a second. Let me cancel it, and I'm gonna cancel it and resend it again. Let's try it again. I'm gonna cancel it here, and sending it again. I just sent it again. Let's see. While we're waiting for American Citizen, let's see if there's any questions you guys have. Uh, I don't know why. Why are you not getting an invite? This is crazy. Uh, this is. Let me try it again. Here I canceled it. I'm sending it again. I don't know. This something with Substack has to be. Maybe it's a glitch. American said maybe that's a good idea. Somebody said restart. Yeah, no, it's the right American citizen. I'm hitting right on you right now, like right on your thing, and it says here, invite to join. Try to maybe restart your app. Maybe it's because if it's me, I'm not gonna be able to do anything because then I will lose everybody. But maybe try restart your app. Yeah, Cheech, I definitely need. Well, Nick, we're gonna speak with Nick. Production. The part of the what's it called? The phase one is. I could promise you, we got such a powerful team that I'm going to actually be able to help promote and give a big platform to voices like Nick's, voices like what's it called, Shane, voices like Ellie's, Zev, because part of phase one and hiring this group. This is a group that puts together the infrastructure, like the Midas Touch, puts infrastructures together, like what's it called? Lincoln Project. So like Save America movement with Steve Schmidt. So what I decided, instead of joining one of their movements, we're doing our own, which again, it's part of unification, but it's going to be, so we're gonna, because instead of going out and forcing others, if you've seen one of the things that happened at the end of the year, for those of you that joined, is I had some, we had. I called out. Let's call a spade a spade. I called out the Midas touch, not because I have a personal issue there, but because I felt the way they were not promoting properly independent journalism, especially when it came to Ukraine. And we had a whole thing. And thank God, towards the end of the year, we were able to get together to be able to me and Ben come to and Ben promised me to do more to promote Ukraine, to promote independent journalism. But that's great, but that's they have their own platform, and they could be do whatever they want. Oh my God, PJ, God bless you, thank you so much for taking care of our cat. Oh my God, thank you, PJ. We love you. Thank you so much for God bless all of you. You're amazing. American, it says I'm gonna try again. I don't know why I'm so upset, because if I can't get you up now, but we will do a special with you, because I think it's extremely important with what's going on with the economy right now. Maybe we'll set something up for Monday or Tuesday, so we could put together again. I sent another invitation. It's not coming up. Too bad. But anyway, we're gonna do something Monday or Tuesday, definitely, because I think what's happening with our economy is extremely, extremely important. And American Citizen has some incredible. Please go follow over if you haven't, because incredible work telling you what's going on, how to. Oh, I think we got it. There you go.
I started several times.
Oh my God.
No. So here's just a few things.
But we're persistent. You see, we get it done.
I'm sorry.
That's
it
okay.
on my laptop, and then it wouldn't go through, and so I tried it on my phone. So, a few things. First off, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you.
Happy New Year to you too.
PJ, you're amazing. I'm going to give you something too, Kat. As soon as we get off here, I got to get off here, and then I will send you something too. Thanks, Blue Ann, Pat, Lisa, Darbit. You guys are Courtney, all awesome. So here's just a few information for people. That's what I like to do is give ways that we can actually do something about stuff. So January 20th, I don't know if you've heard of the walkout, you guys. There's a walkout on January 20th. So that's just a little FYI. But I think us as women, we need to get together, and we have to understand the French Revolution, you guys, was several hundred years of these rich white asshole men who took everything, and eventually the women didn't have enough food for their kids, so the women all got their pitchforks, and that's what started the French Revolution, which is really ending rich people stealing from the poor, and that was women who did that. But understand what Iceland was. Iceland was everyone, all the women, they just left, all the women. Within 48 hours, guess what happened, you guys? There was change, because all paid labor, all unpaid labor was done. They didn't get anything from us. The whole thing about Project 2026, I don't know if you guys have heard that. Project 2025 had a part B, that's Project 2026, which is pretty much Gilead. And they want to cage us again. They don't want us having, land or money. We have more power right now than when we'll ever have power. So we need to use that to help one another. And what I'm telling you is they're that goddamn scared of all of us women that they had to make a book just for us. So you know what we need to do? We need to unite. And you know what Italy's doing right now? They have a national strike, you guys, and they've been doing it for over a month or two. And guess what they're getting? They're getting change, you guys. They're getting actual change. And that's because we are withholding our labor. And they really don't like that. And we as women, we all need to be on that, you guys. And I think we need to do some other things. I think we as women, you know what we need to do? We need to start a few churches, people, which is nonprofit, and you don't pay any taxes. And you know what you do on the top level of those churches? Maybe that's where we help women with domestic violence issues, because they've defunded that for women. We can do that, you guys. And we can take the money from that we make from these community organizations, and we can make business co-ops. Business co-ops is where we, the people, own the businesses, and the employees are part owners in the business, so you get a living wage. That is how we do this shit. We also do not have to file tax exempt. I think if you want to follow Chris Armitage, I have to go pay for a few of his things. I'm trying to do it more anonymously through payment systems, but he's got some good stuff too. But I think we can all put that together, you guys. And if Lev and I are going to do,
I will help you. I will give you my word that whatever in 100. Whatever you guys need, I'm with you 100% to help you organize, promote, push it, because I agree with you on that. I think women's power, women's voices right now are needed even more. I think you guys need to unite. And this is what I'm saying, especially with what's going on with the Epstein survivors. I think there's a lot that I could help you with, and there you could right now, especially with the way he's treating women journalists and the way he's talking. I mean, I agree. The boycotting, showing your power, uniting. I mean, I would do a walkout of his what's it called, press conferences. That's the first thing I would begin with. I would say no more covering. No woman journalist is going to cover until he apologizes and stops calling him names, piggies, and all of that. I am with you 100%. I don't get me started. I will. I'm with you. You just tell me what you need from me. I'm there.
What I'm saying is if we partner together, right? Like, I mean, I'm not saying make a different cause. I'm saying we can unite our forces, but I think women, we need to do something. And we have a national vacation week. I think we have to look at the fact that um, it, in Europe, most places have like 4 weeks of vacation every single year. And in most places, they have somewhere between 8 and 10 weeks of vacation every year. If we work 15 years, we might get 3 weeks of vacation a year, you guys. And all I'm saying is National Vacation Week. And that's not illegal because taking a vacation is not illegal, people. If we all do it at the same time, well, I guess it just happens at the same time. And I think as far as, churches go, we're allowed to make churches. I don't see any of that as illegal. And we can help other women and we can help with domestic violence because they have defunded that. And we protect people. And that's how we can do that. And if Love wants to do this Monday or Tuesday, you let me know, Love, and we'll do it whenever you want. I have information
Absolutely.
on how we can protect our retirements and how we can set up something for our healthcare. Now, Chris Armitage goes into some other ideas. I brought up the fact that Oregon has, you guys, universal healthcare. And by the way, 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 way cheaper than what we're doing right now. And everyone gets healthcare. But he has some national type stuff that you might want to look into. I have ideas on what you can personally do. Okay. And you can actually go to your own companies and you can talk to them now. And you do have to talk to them now before we have a crash, before we can't afford a healthcare next year. And their actual plans right now, no matter what they do with the bills or they don't, where we can actually protect our healthcare and have it be affordable for us next year and be able to protect our company retirement funds, you guys. And you can take those same ideas and apply it to your own retirements. Let's say you have your own Roth on the side. Okay, well, you can use that. And here's the other thing, you guys. November 17th, they actually reduced, there was an article in the New York Times on November 17th, and they went over how the Fed has new regulations. It's softening the regulations to make it harder for them to know if there's a bank failure, you guys. FDIC is insurance for the banks. Remember the first Great Depression? Yeah, that might be coming up again. And so if these banks fail, you're insured for a certain amount of money. So let's say you have $300,000 put away. If your bank is only insured up to $250,000, that means that you have this other amount, right, that is not insured. So if it goes down, you're getting nothing. So
That's
it might
right.
be good that you actually like divvy your pot between 2 or 3 different financial institutions so you get
Absolutely.
something from each one. I'm just telling you, here's the thing, you guys. If we do not protect our funds, these assholes are setting it up to screw us all over. And what I'm saying is and you need to share this, do not hoard this like the assholes hoard their money. You share this idea with everyone because the more people that protect their retirement funds, that's the money, you guys, that we can all put into each other, that we can make these business co-ops, which are legal. Those are legal. And everything I'm saying is nonviolent. Everything I'm saying is us taking our money back, taking our power back. I'm just saying you can file tax exempt. You can do that.
You know what I'm saying. What I think we should do, American citizen, and I know I owe you because you DM me, but we'll start off this week, Monday or Tuesday. We'll do our first, but I think it's important. Maybe we should do it once a week, me and you, and we could have other women come, and put together a powerful, maybe live that we do once a week, to update not only on finances but on these type of movements and how we could, help out and join forces in doing that. I think we should do that.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'll share whatever information I have, and if I get ideas from other places, I do try to give those people, like kudos for that. I just think right now, specifically the retirements and the healthcare, we got to get that information out to as many people as possible.
Absolutely.
Any other people? I don't have any payrolls. I'm not making a goddamn. Well, I can't say that. A few people have donated to me, but my point is that like this is about we have to save each guys, and so I'm just trying to get that information out to everyone. If you know anybody else who has a live who'd like to do it with me, and you see what I am, I'm radio only. I don't even give out my name. So it's about if the more people that hear this, you guys, the better. And you know what you can do if you're older? Let's say you're older, because here I listen to Deb Mooney, and she gets people riled up. She's a good lady. And then people say, what can I do? And they're like, well, look, this is what I'm doing. You find something. Well, guess what? I can give you ideas of what you can do. And if you're an older person, you don't have any money, here's what you can do. That idea that when we have this live we have next week, you guys, these are ideas that you can literally go to Deep AI and go, what are the 10 biggest companies in my state? What are the 10 biggest companies in the country? And you can say, what is the public email address for that company? And then all you do is literally, because I already made a post on this, copy and paste the letter, send it into the 10 companies, you guys. That is like, that right there would save tons of people, you guys, because the largest companies, some of these ideas, if the large companies do them, automatically the small companies will be able to use them. So like, it's just, anyways, thank you very much, Lev, for letting me come on. I appreciate it.
No, thank you, America said. Thank you. Happy New Year. And like I said, you're doing such great stuff. This year, I'm going to try to get make sure. Like I said, we're building a platform to platform voices like yourselves, because I think there's like you're doing incredible work, and the information is so important. And a lot of people are not talking about. We're talking about a lot of the things reacting to what Trump is doing and things that are happening. But I think it's extremely important. You're sounding the alarm that we need to protect our financials, because this bubble is going to burst, folks. And she's 100% right. And when it bursts, you know, you don't want to be sitting there not knowing what's going on. So this is extremely important information. So I really
I think the
go ahead.
hard thing with you two guys is that with the first Great Depression, there were several differences. In that one, more people actually had their own gardens and could provide their own food to themselves. And a lot of people now cannot. That's one thing. But the other thing is this is being engineered. And so there's what looks like to me an AI bubble, and Bloomberg is, going along with that. It looks like to me that there's also a bond bubble. And I would highly, highly suggest you go look at the Genius Act this summer that they passed, and how the banks can then turn your money into crypto and then buy T-bonds. And then they get a fee, you guys. And then guess what they do? The money they make, they can go find and buy more T-bills.
That's right.
Okay, I am not a financial advisor, okay? But I'm here to tell you that looks like a fucking Ponzi. I'm sorry, I should not swear.
No, it's okay. That's I know. It's, listen, I used to. By the way, I used to be a financial advisor, so I know exactly what you're saying.
Like,
I know exactly.
So my point with this, you guys, is the bond market, where normally if you go into recession, depression, you could like at least count on the bonds being there. I don't count on bonds either. And so like if you're older, like when I'm saying like 60 or years or older, maybe look into some annuities, look at some things like your long-term life insurance policies sometimes can give you 4% back, but they, if it crashes, the market crashes, you might make nothing, but you don't lose everything. And that for you guys might be something you want to look into with a financial advisor. That's not something I would go into. That's separate than what I have. If we go into a live next week, my stuff's different, but you could copy and paste these letters and send them in, you guys. It doesn't cost you money. It's nonviolent. It's you just protecting yourself and everyone around you. I'm not trying to do anything illegal. Somebody said something on here. Something I said was illegal. I'm just trying to find nonviolent ways that we can protect ourselves against billionaires they literally want to bankrupt us all so they can hoover up with private equity, Larry Fink, all of our bankruptcies, and that they want, you go look it up, is techno-feudalism, where we don't even rent anything. We have to work just to get food and lay our head somewhere. These guys are evil assholes. So I'm just saying we need to be there for each other, because they're actually gunning for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody out there, just understand, for those of you that, we're not giving no financial advice. American Citizen is not giving anybody, telling them what to buy, what to do. This is strictly, we are giving some advice from our knowledge, inside knowledge of, and by the way, I used to be a financial advisor, and I used to own my own stock brokerage firm. Those of you that have seen my documentary, so I know exactly what American Citizen is talking about. And if I thought she was saying something that was off and off the rockers, I would confront her. So what I'm saying to you is, she is saying a lot of very important stuff: diversification, making sure you know what your rights are. She's giving you basically information for you to then, as she said, to speak to your own financial advisors, because at the end of the day, each and every person has has their own financial situation. Everybody has their own tax brackets. Everybody has their own place they live and their own different ways of what they're looking to achieve in their financial advice. So this is not a financial advice show. We're not here to tell, but we're here to talk about, because the one thing that I can tell you for a fact, that we are living in a financial bubble. What American Says is telling you 100% is right. With what you're seeing with the bond market, what you're seeing with the stock market, this is all inflated. This is all not real. And what's going to take place very shortly that nobody's even talking about, no matter what ruling the Supreme Court takes, if it rules for Donald Trump or against Donald Trump, we are going to have a big economic problem. How big? We don't know, but it's going to be big, because if just think about what's at stake, the tariffs. Either they're going to make Trump give back all those tariffs, which is going to turn this economy into craziness, or it's going to allow Trump to continue doing his tariffs, which again, it's basically putting more taxes on you to pay, making you pay more for the stuff, for normal stuff that you're getting every day. So either way is going to be a catastrophe. So the more knowledge you have, the better it is for you to make your decisions. So please go out there right now, hit that little a gray little button, and you should see American Citizen. Make sure you go follow her. She puts out information all the time, every day. Again, not financial information. This is just knowledge of what you could do. It's for you to then act on it. And we're going to get together and put together, and I'll get some also financial advisors on the show with us to discuss it on the live, because I think you do have some great ideas. I think you're bringing up some great things, but we need to discuss some more in detail with people, professionals that could give us their opinion on that, which I will help promote.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. And if you guys, this letter I'm talking about, in it even says, I'm not a financial advisor. You're not a financial advisor. When you're sending this into your companies and asking them to look at reallocating your portfolios, it's about, here's data. Here's Bloomberg's, what they've said. Here's what New York Times has said. Here's what, JP Morgan is like, and it's just data. And you have to look at that data. And to me, it goes, I'm like, holy shit. But you'll have to figure out for you what's right for you, right? But I think that this information needs to go out there so that you can know, do I need to research this? Do I need to make changes? Do I need to, I just feel like it's a community conversation we all need to have.
100%. Information is key, and that's what part of what we do here in our community is give the information so we could be able. We need to know the truth. American Citizen, thank you so much for coming up, and we definitely will do something next week. And I think, like I said, everybody give her a follow, because, like I said, she's on the right track. She's giving you the right information. It's your choice to use it, do whatever you want with it. But knowledge is key. The more information you have, the better it is for you to make your decision. And your financials are something that is extremely important that a lot of people are not thinking about right now. It's not KK. Is that a great button? I don't know. I have a great. Maybe it's purple. I don't know. For me, it's great. Wherever the button that says Lev Remembers or Lev and, because that it's an easy way to then follow the people that are here with me. Because I apologize. I see it as a great button. I probably confuse you guys. But again, American Citizen, thank you so much for coming up. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for the information.
Yep. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Yeah, guys. Oh, yeah, Darvin. I'm definitely gonna have financial advisors, professionals up with American Says, so we could discuss it, because I think she's been talking to me about this several times. We've spoken. I thought about for the new year. I think it's extremely important for those of you that are just joining me, just so you understand. We were talking about the financial bubble that we're living in, the economical bubble that we're living in. That the information that you need to know. The more information you know, the better it is for you to be able to make your proper decision with your finances. But the information ties into with a lot of the stuff that's going on, with what Trump is doing and the stuff that's happening in Venezuela, Iran, Ukraine, Russia. all of this is interconnected. None of this is just coincidence. So one more person. Is there anybody else that wants to come up? Anybody else has some questions? Because we're gonna close up this edition of Lev Remembers Live. Also, keep in mind tomorrow. Set your alarm tomorrow. Hopefully, Dean Blundell is good and everything. I haven't spoken to Dean today, but I think we're all set tomorrow. The usual at 12 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be coffee and tea with Lev and Dean. We're going to go lots to go over. We're going to go lots to connect the dots to a lot of the things that we ended the year with, to start the year with, a lot of things to talk about. Also, make sure tomorrow is your day. This is a day where I want to make sure that for all of you paid subscribers, you get something special. So if you haven't yet, make sure to become a paid subscriber. So this way you could come up and speak to us, answer, or just do a comment, or write questions. Because besides supporting, it's also a way to interact and be able to be help part of this community. Also, very important, if you can, guys, the one thing I want to end off with is extremely important. Make sure I will be putting this message out. I'll be putting out this live in probably the next half hour or so. So spread it for those of you that joined late, or if you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it. Make sure you set your notifications on tomorrow, 12 o'clock Saturday. It's going to be coffee and tea with Lev and Dean. Make sure, if you haven't yet, become a paid subscriber so you can participate if you want to. I recommend what we're going to do is also the way I'm doing it, to be able, because of the delay, in the chat. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna start a conversation in our chat, paid subscriber chat. So those of you that want to come up or have questions, you can put it in there. So this way, because sometimes it scrolls, and I want to get more interaction. And a lot of times, you guys, don't get a chance to get your question asked, and I want to make sure. Fran, I will definitely tomorrow, Fran. We're gonna try to get you up, absolutely. But for those of you, just put it. I'll put it in the chat. And Fran, you want to come up now? Let's try if we could bring you up now, Fran. Let's see, because last time. Let's try now, Fran. Hold on a second, Fran. We're persistent here, so let me try, Fran. Bear with me. I just sent you an invite. Let's see if you could do it. Fingers crossed. Let's see if we could get Fran up here. Last time we couldn't get. I just sent you an invite. Technology is not my best suit, folks. Oh, we got it. Look at me. I'm batting 1,000 today. It's a good way to start off the new year. Happy New Year, Fran.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much for keep trying, even when it's not working for some reason. Finally, it did.
It's part of our platform is we are not going to get. That's part of our motto for this year, Fran. We're not stopping until we get our democracy back. So we keep trying until we get it done.
There's something I'd like to show you. Because you know how you guys talk about cross-pollinate for different Substacks, and I thought maybe you'd like this for mugs and maybe for T-shirt. Can you see it? I don't know.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God.
I just thought, see if everybody could see this and just, weigh in, because if this is something they would like, then I'll just send you the how to do it, or
why don't you? Well, have you joined our volunteer group yet, Fran? Have you been speaking with Jay?
Yeah, I am in the volunteer group, but if I could send that to. Wait, I want to show you something else. I'm just still working on this one.
Let me see. Because what I would love for you to do, if you could send all that
I'm working on
stuff.
this one. It's not done yet.
Oh, Fran, that's perfect. Like that's what we need to do. Like T-shirts, hats, like that. If you could send our artwork to Jay, because that's part of what we're going to be doing right now. Right now we just got Enough is Enough shirts done.
Yeah,
and the new one that we just got also. You just remind me. Make sure everybody go grab one. They are all in the loop. and we got the circle there on the loop. I got that one in 2019 in the first Trump when he went to. That's right, folks. 12 Eastern tomorrow. We're gonna have coffee. People are asking, but please, Fred, you have a lot of great designs. Please make sure, and I'll let Jay know that to watch out for you. Let her know. Send her the designs because we have the group at Behind the Store, so they could change some of the designs, even some of the designs you guys see there. That's part of helping out. We could fine tune them because the designs you see them, it's basically me and my wife just doing them. we're just trying to get them up.
I would love to help. I'm an
Please.
artist, and I've done a lot of
Perfect.
work. Yeah. So, and if anybody wants like any design or logo for their site, I'll just do it for them. Just let me know.
Oh, God bless you, friend. Thank you so much.
I
That's so
have
nice of
one
you.
question or just one thing to like that
Please,
I have
please,
to like
please. Go for it.
this will hold. The Substack, this will hold.
Yes, yes. I did a live with her actually. Wonderful lady.
Yeah, and all the work she's done to document the hacking of the election.
Mhm.
And I think that like everything we do, even if we get everybody on our side, if we don't get the election honest again, we will still lose. So that's something we have to
100%.
address too as part of it. I just wanted to add that.
You're 100% right. And that's part of why our movement, why we're going on the road, is because Trump is trying to use everything he can, from using ICE to intimidate, to try to stop mail-in voting, to stop using the phone, to be able to steal the election. I know Will Hold and others out there do a lot of work as far as trying to show that the 2024 election was stolen by Elon Musk, and I've spoken to her. Unfortunately, because they don't have the actual analytics, the statistics, they can't get the actual proof, and still become, and they don't have the support of people in Congress, unfortunately, to push it. But I do want to say this to you, and I was gonna tell that to them, is that once the change happens, I think a lot of that's gonna get looked into, and I do agree with her, and I do agree with Jessica Danson that Elon Musk and what happened in Pennsylvania and certain states needs to be looked into. The reason why I don't do that now is because, like I said, I can't cross-pollinate certain platforms because I only could deal with facts and truth, and because they don't have all the facts yet on that. And that's why I told him, I said, believe me, when it's time, I will be there with you, and I'll be, I agree I definitely think that there was stuff going on, and I don't think they're crazy. I don't think they're, like some of the platforms choose to not, talk about the stuff. But like I said, the time will come. You're right, Fran. We will get there, and she's, and I do believe that Elon Musk has a lot to answer for still. And I think there was a lot of shenanigans that happened in Pennsylvania and other states that transpired. So, and I think when the time is right, we're going to get into it, and we're going to look into all of that.
Elon's son said something. When Elon was having an interview with, I don't know, it was Tucker Carlson or somebody, and his little son was sitting on his lap, the little 4-year-old guy took Elon's microphone, and while they were talking about having won the election, the little guy takes the microphone and goes, "They'll never know. They'll never know." And Elon just takes the microphone back. So he must talk about it in front of his own little kid.
Oh, well, you gotta understand, you saw Susie Wiles' interview, and you guys said these people are not coordinated professionals. Just because they're billionaires and they have a lot of money doesn't mean that they are. See, we're used to thinking that, these people are just, they're out there. This is a totally different world we're living in. We're not only living through history, we're making history, we're part of history. It's a 100 years from now, our great grandkids and kids are going to be looking back at this part of history and say, "What were they on?" And we're going to say, "Well, Elon Musk was on ketamine, and even Susie Wiles said that." So we know what he was on. Donald Trump is taking aspirin up up the kazoo. We know what he's on. So this is the world we live in. But I'll tell you this much: I want to say this with all of that going on, and I know I have a lot of this year. I feel it's going to be a strong, powerful year. I think the way we ended it off with the miracles that happened with the churches, the generators, Alexander, surviving, and us making it through another year. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of action coming up this year. So we're definitely, like I said, we're going to part of building my platform. And when I say my, it's our platform, Lev Remembers, Voice from Ukraine. The part of building it up and making bigger, and that's why the GoFundMe for phase 1 is so important. Is so then we could give voices to other platforms like Will Hold and others that need to, because unfortunately some of the and that's my biggest complaint, and that's with others out there, that some of these bigger platforms out there that left the and came to Substack are not are turning Substack into another CNN, MSNBC type of a network where you're paid to play, you got to watch there. But meanwhile, there's a lot of independent journalists, a lot of independent investigative journalists, a lot of independent whistleblowers, independent truth tellers that are not getting the time, not getting the attention, not getting looked at, because the cabal, it's like moved from CNN, moved on to Substack. And that's one of the things that I won't allow them to do either. And that's why, even though, like you saw, I love Ben and them, but when I saw them moving, I said, enough is enough. We need to take a step back.
You talked to them. You talked to them.
Absolutely. And that's what we're going to,
Yeah.
exactly.
And he responded, which was great.
Absolutely. That's what we're gonna, and that's what I want to see with everybody else, and that's what I want to see with all the other big platforms, for them to take a step back and realize and say, yes, we are these big platforms. We need to now give these other independent journalists opportunities to be able to, because look at, we have an incredible independent journalist, Ellie Leonard. For those of you know, Ellie Leonard, she does such incredible work. She does, she tirelessly digs into those what's it called, Epstein files, the stuff that now she's uncovered all that stuff, having to
what a lot of
transcribe. Incredible. And it's not, she doesn't have no salary or corporate machine sponsoring her or anything. So that's why it's important that we have that, we could platform her and others, to be able to get it, so they're able to do it. And because, listen, at the end of the day, she has kids, she has to pay her rent, she has to pay food on the table, and so nothing comes free in this world, folks, unfortunately. And that's why this is the new way of us working. So for those of you that enjoy the information, and your support, your subscriptions, your paid subscription keeps the independent journalism alive. And that's why I want to make sure that the corporate guys don't take away from the independent guys, that this platform here, this Substack, this family stays independent and stays true to their, what's it called. So I'll be fighting that also, Fran. You know me, I don't sugarcoat or sit back to anybody.
Thank you, Lev, and Slava Ukraine.
Guru Slava. Thank you so much, Franny. Thank you. Make sure you get in touch with Jay. Get in touch with Jay, because I love those designs. I want to start making some T-shirts. All right?
Okay, great. Wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome, folks. So we're going to wrap up now, because I got a lot of phone calls to make. I got a lot of information to bring you. It's a Friday. It's the beginning of the new year, but we have a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes. The media is just not catching up because of the vacation, but we haven't been off. I haven't been relaxing for 1 second. My wife made me on the first take some hours off, because to put together we got my daughter a big doll house. So me and my wife and the kids put that together, and then some of the presents that they received from Hanukkah, Christmas, and all the other stuff. So that was it. But otherwise, I've been on the phones. We've been working behind the scenes. We're building the. You want to come say hi? Come say hi. Come say hi. This is my son Nathan. He wanted to come say hi. Say Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year's.
Go. He just he's my right hand. He likes whenever dad goes live, he prepares my iPad, he prepares my stuff, and he goes, Dad, any help you need, I'm there for you. So that is my assistant. So you understand, my son Nathan, he helps me out when we do our lives. So folks, I got a lot to go to do. We got a lot the new year, but I want you to start off with great stuff. Alexander's doing better. We are on our way to putting together such a powerful platform and such a powerful machine. Very important. Please, folks, continue. Put that GoFundMe up there for our phase one. That's very important right now. We need to make sure we're able to this week. We're going to go higher them. We're going to do whatever we can to go higher and start putting the infrastructure together. Those of you, make sure, go out there. Fran, like look at that. Fran has incredible ideas for t-shirts and stuff. Make sure you reach out to Lev, PTTP at proton.me. That's our volunteer hotline. Reach out to Jay, let her know. American citizen, another great follow. Somebody that, like I said, we got to make sure, because when this bubble bursts, when this happens, we need to make sure that we're prepared, each and every one of you. An important subject that we're going to be talking about. But the most important thing is each and every one of you, I want you to know God is good. God is great. Life is good, and positive. Just stay positive. Stay strong. Stay loud. And together, we are going to this year make a huge difference and take our democracy back, folks. And again, for those of you that joined late, happy New Year. This is a New Year that is going to be different, not like no one else. We're going to make history together. We are going to stop the tyrants, stop the dictatorship, and take our democracy back. And God bless each and every one of you for all the support and all the help for Ukraine, for me, and for each and every one of you. Like I said, for the family, like Cheech out there, we help each other, like Kat, for all you guys do, Ellie, all of us, we're one big family and we're there for each other. We might be thousands of miles apart, but we are all together. And if you touch one of us, you touch all of us. So here at Lev Remembers, the one thing, and everybody says we are stronger. People might have 1 million subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, but we as a community, we as a movement are stronger than anywhere, because we got people like Pegs Round Up over there and others that are just KK over there, Slavo. Because of you, our voices are the loudest and the strongest, and because we have the facts on our side, so we don't have to go out there. And I thank you for supporting me and us in doing that. And together, I promise you, I will not let you down. We will, celebrate soon when we get our democracy back. But for now, stay positive, stay strong, and remember, together we could achieve anything. God bless you guys.